Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of natural gas has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of natural gas can move in the next 2 days. See, if you look at the chart of natural gas, what we have seen, natural gas now trading at a level of $2.8375. Okay. And if you look at this particular chart, what we have seen that the price has moved around 10 month low. As you can see that the price has touched a level of around 10 months November of 24. That is where we have seen the price has touched this particular level. And if you have seen the Trump's speech also, what we have he focusing on the natural gas price to come down. Okay, and after that speech we have seen it has moved below from $3 to a level of $2.8, and there is a probability that we can see there can be a further fall, because we have seen there is a zone breakout happens after 10 months. Okay, plus we have seen a U pattern is forming. Two patterns are supporting this trend. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend, the smaller pattern also showing a downside, so we can see it can move below a level of $2.79, which is already tested. So we can see the price can move further low, and yes, after that the price can touch a level of 2.75, and from there it can move towards a level of 2.63, and that is already tested, so we can see the price can move further down. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of natural gas can move in the next 2 days, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, once the price started sustaining this level and moves above a level of 2.9, then we can see there can be a rise, and once started sustaining above a level of $3, then you can say that there is a probability of further high. Because if you look at this trend of 2.99, we have seen as a strong support resistance as of now, so we can see a bounce back from that level. But if that didn't sustain and goes above that level, we can see it can rise above that particular level. Okay, now let's see how the dollar index is moving, because dollar index is inversely related to natural gas. Okay, so when it rises, we see the natural gas price comes down, and when it started going down, we see the natural gas price goes up. But what happens, sometimes they both moves in same direction. Okay, so in that case, whenever you start your trade, put your SL. Okay, so your capital will be safe, and once you profit, try to trail it, so your profit will be safe. Okay, now coming back again on the dollar index, it is trying to rise, but overall trend is downside. Okay, so if it sustain, it can move towards $98.5, and from there a level of 99. Suppose if that sustain, a further upside can be seen towards 99.5, and from there a further upside can be seen towards $100.3. Then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see a further rise. But if it started falling below this level, it can touch a level of 97.7, and from there a level of 97.5. Then there will be a zone breakout, so further fall can be seen towards 97, and then a further downfall can be seen. Okay, and then it can move towards 96.3, and then a further low can be there. Looking at this particular chart, what we can see, as I've already explained you, there is a pattern towards downside it's showing. Coming back again on the natural gas price, what we can see, there is a trend towards downside, as well as Trump's speech was saying a downside can be seen ahead, as well as this pattern is supporting this first pattern, breakout towards downside, and overall trend is downside, as well as this smaller pattern is also showing downside trend. Okay, so probability is high. If the price started going below this level, it can move towards $2.79, and from there it can move towards a level of 2.71. Once the price moving below that particular level, chance of touching 2.68 we can see, and if that sustain, we can see it can move below a level of $2.6, which is already tested, so the price can move further low, and yes, from there it can touch a level of $2.46. Suppose if the price started falling below 2.46, the probability of touching 2.3 we can see, and from there a further fall we can see towards, after 2.3 we can see a level of $2.16, and from there a further downfall can be seen towards $2, and then a further low. But suppose if it started sustaining this level, what we can see, but if started sustaining this level, it can touch a level of 2.9, and if that sustain, a further upside can be seen towards 2.99. Okay, and that is already tested, so we can see the price can rise above $3, and then there will be a zone breakout. So we can see it can touch a level of 3.17, and if the price going above that level, probability of touching 3.2 we can see, because there will be a zone breakout. So we can see it can rise towards 3.3, then to a level of 3.7, and this gap can be filled at a level of $3.5. Okay, and then if the price moves up that level, further upside can be seen. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. And understand, as soon as the price started going below 2.7, chances are high it can go further low.